cut off. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do a bunch of stamping today with a great big colorful title. So we're going to pick some ink that's going to match with the February supplies. But quick look at what we've made so far, which is 3 12 by 12s all from the same morning. Perfectly reasonable behavior. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so, I don't actually have them in the same order as they'll go in the album. They go this way. Right, and I'm going to do my journal and photograph this afternoon, so that is all good. So these will go up. So we have one with 2 photos, 2 4x6, and then another with 2 4x6, and then 8 little photos. Cool, cool? So that's what we have done with February so far, all from the Beatles Story Museum in Liverpool. Today, we're going to change it up. It's not Beatles. It's Mary Poppins. So I'm going to do a big supercalifragilisticexpialidocious title. Right? It needs to be done. So today is the day. A little bend and snap. Do, 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 do. So 2 photos from the supercal part of the finale, the curtain call, and some stamping. Okay, so that's the photos that I'm going to use, but we have these supplies, and what I want to do is figure out what colors best match this, this collection that we are mostly working with. So a way to do that, take a multicolored piece from the same collection that you're working with, because then you can see the color scheme all in one shot rather than try to adjust to several different pieces of paper, right? So we can see all of them here. And then we pick ink colors that are going to be a good match to this. So I feel like that saltwater taffy to this pinky, peachy pink is a pretty good call. Scattered straw is probably that yellow, or it could be, we could go with that one. Or we could go a bit more saturated. So, green is going to be the hard one. I know. I just need to order that other green. Wild honey could be a better match. Yeah. Okay. I think that is the winner for that one. The red, we need like a bricky type red. So crackling campfire is a bit too orange, I think. Yes. So we need to go with the true reds, of which the closest one that I have then is lumberjack plaid. So we got that red. Oh. Yeah, saltwater taffy, wild honey, lumberjack plaid. We need the light blue, which is definitely tumble gloss. If you don't have tumble gloss, stormy sky would be my second choice there. Where is my tumble glass? There. Okay. Tumble glass. Can match the swatch. Yeah. Don't need this. And then the green. So the green, did I leave the non-oxide out? So there's one green that I have in distress but not in oxide, and it's this color. And it's not Shabby Shutters, it's the other one. What is it called? And why do I not see it? Yeah, so I need to do that and just get it, but I don't have it. So we are going to make do with the options that we have. It's definitely not Twisted Citron. That is super neon. I think Rustic Wilderness, yeah, is too properly green. It needs to have more yellow in it, which in my collection is going to be Shabby Shutters, even though that's lighter. It's still the same color. It's just a lighter shade. So this is what we have in the end. Have I missed out any colors? Nope. Oh, I could do 2 pinks. There's 2 pinks there. If I wanted to bring in a darker version, I could. But or a lighted version. So the lighted version is probably Tattered Rose, which the label, my swatch, has gone all weird on, and I don't know why. So let's have those 2. But let's get rid of the extra yellow because I don't think we need Scattered Straw. Okay, So these are the inks. Yeah, peeled paint is the one I need to order. Thank you. Yeah, so I think peeled paint is probably the best here. You might also have the one that's sage, and I don't have that one either. But I think this set of 6 will serve us well. Saltwater taffy, lumberjack plaid, wild honey, tumbled gloss, shabby shutters, and tattered rose. There we go. So that's what we're going to use today. Now, next question is, I need a background that I can stamp on and see these colors. Oh, what's that going to be? So in here, actually, I could use this from the background pack. Okay, this would still show color. Definitely. We could do ledger side or dot side. I'm going to go dot side. There we go. All right. And then we'll be able to use all these colors on top of it. So let's take branding off this, and then let's work out where the 4x6 photos are going to go so that I have my composition, but then not stick them down. I just need to pencil them off so that I can stamp in my title. And then we're good. So here is, I haven't done my speech yet. I'm getting there. So let's do that. And then what I'm imagining is the photos down here. I know this points that way, but this is chronological. Like that's the end pose. So I think it needs to go that way. Right. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious up here. Yeah. So we're going to mat these with something and then stamp above that. And that's what we're doing. Yes. Okay. Now I can do my speech. Oh, error messages. But I think you can still see me. Right. It's a jump scare. You can see me. Hi. I'm very lo-fi today. Hi, my name's Shimelle. I teach online scrapbooking classes, design scrapbooking products, and help you use them to tell your stories in a creative way. It's not just my hobby, it is my job, and that means anytime I scrapbook on the internet, it's considered advertising, and legally I need to make sure you're aware of that. So thank you for coming to watch my hashtag advertising. I appreciate you being here, whether you are live and chatty, quiet, and watch from Tomorrowland. Craft, don't craft, good thing about coming back to craft, all of it. It's all good. You are very welcome here, and I'm glad you're here. You can find links to all the stuff that I use and talk about and design and teach, all of it, in the description box with this video. So I think that's enough chit-chat. I've also put today's discount code in the live chat. It is the word creative, so you can use the link to jump over there plus that code, and you get 10% off your order, whatever you're ordering. Right. Enough of me. Let's scrapbook. Which camera is that? It's that one. All right. What are we going to mat it with? We could mat with the blue, the darker blue here, like that. Yeah, I think that might be quite nice. And then we stamp above it. And I think might bring in a yellow layer too, because we got that nice shot of yellow. She's not always there. So that's kind of a bit of fun to play off that yellow. Because the ladies who play this part, if their covers are on, the covers have different color dresses. So, and they're really brightly colored, so it's quite fun to spot in different things. Right. Hello, Liz. Nikki says we're going to get snow and ice. Well, we have had so much rain. Yesterday, I just went to the shop that I would always walk to and walk home from to, like top up the food shop kind of thing, right? Standard job. Except I'm walking there yesterday and realized there's no pavement left. Like, there's no sidewalk because the road has flooded up over the pavement and there's nowhere left to walk. So on the way home, I actually had to get a bus because then by the extra amount of flooding that had happened while I was in the shop, it was now no longer like just gone. It was not just underwater, it was actually unsafe because the cars couldn't tell where the road ended and where the pavement started. So I would never take a bus from there, but yesterday I had to because I couldn't find any other way to like safely walk along the road with the shopping. I guess I could have, if I didn't have bags, I guess you could swim. It's crazy. And also I really need somebody to explain to me, maybe I just need to go, read 300 pages of Les Mis about the Parisian sewer system or something. I need to know, why do we have more water mains break when it starts flooding? Like, I feel like I start to understand the physics of why it happens, but I don't entirely. But we've had so many broken water mains. Everywhere I walk, there's Thames water trying to stop the pipe from adding to the rain flood. It's crazy. Okay, so that, and then do we want like a fancy edge or just normal? Oh, it's maybe stripe instead of the polka dot. Yeah, okay. With a little scallopy edge, maybe? Julie says she's got snow. I don't think it's anywhere near cold enough here for snow. Rain. We'll just have rain. Yay, Nikki took a plastic wallet with her on her travels so that she could have a spot in her backpack and just fill it up with all the ephemera. She's got tickets, leaflets, boarding passes, and. So much stuff. Liz's village is mostly closed all week because of the flooding. It leads to a bridge over the Thames, and the next nearest bridge is 10 miles away. Aww. Elaine wonders if it's extra water pressure through the old pipes. Yeah, because we still have Victorian piping here, so I'm sure it has to do something with there just being more pressure. Yeah. Shifting soil causes them to burst as it makes more pressure, and the soil is heavier. Oh, yes. Anything that's sitting on top is now heavier because it's waterlogged. Okay. The soil was the bit that I forgot to add in because I was trying to think like of all the different things, and I kind of got the water pressure, but actually just soil being now mud is just weight that can cause the pipe to collapse. That actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, there we go. Science lesson for this morning. Do we want a fancy edge? Top or bottom? And what kind of fancy do we want? Dun, 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 dun. We could just do a plain old scallop, or that edge is a circle. I don't want that one. Or these. This is kind of Valentine-y set. So we could do something like this, which I don't have in a border punch. This, I have a punch that duplicates that. So yeah, the big scallop here, or a small scallop, a tear, or nothing. Let's have a poll. And then in the chat, you can say whether you think that should be the top edge or the bottom edge. Edge of the yellow. Small scallop, large open scallop, torn, plain. Okay, you got options, Hello from Melbourne. So we know we want 3 sides of this cut, so I can do that, and then we can make the extra choice. All right, Nikki is voting bottom edge so that it frames. You got stamping detail at the top, punch detail, border detail at the bottom, photos in the middle. Yeah? And large open scallop is winning the vote, followed. Oh, no, it's tied with torn. What do we think? What do we think? It's tied. Somebody break the tie. Come on, come on. Next vote's going to do it. I can't have a tie. Georgia lives on a new build housing estate and has soak away. It gets flooded. All the drains are just overflowing, and then after an hour, it's all gone. Sometimes the drains get blocked, and it's even though the entrance is 3 foot deep. Ah, my goodness. One more person vote, please. It's stuck on a tie. Jane says, it's clearly Amy is not here. Nope, because the next person to vote torn. All right, cool. We're going to tear it. So we're going to do this. There we go. And we're going to ink this up. I think it'll be fine. I have torn edges everywhere, so it's fine. So I was wondering if torn goes with bows. I think it's fine. And if you don't like it, then you remember to do something different in the album, in your album, because I gave you options. So you could make it a straight line, you could use a border punch or a die, or you can tear it. Different options. Could also, use other supplies. Okay, and so we're going to mark where our super cal is going. So we want to leave, I feel like there's going to be embellishment here. So let's give this a little bit of room here. And where's my pencil? Oh, it's here. And so we're just going to gently pencil a line there, and then when we put it back, we can slide it up a little bit. And what I want to do here is just be able to give myself an indication of the corners so that I don't make the title wider than here. All right. Okay. Now, SUPERCALIFRAGISTEXPIALI. No, I left it. I slowed down and then I can't do it. I can't do it if I think about it. This is going to do great things for the layout. Yes? Okay, so some options for, for lettering. We have that one. This die keeps wanting to fall on me. We have some others too. That I put over here. So, which cubby hole are they in? I think they're in the bottom one. Yep. Letters. Lots of letters. So you're just looking at a set of letter stamps that you can layer. That's what we want to see right now. Why are they falling out of my grip? That's not the right set. Okay. There they are. Okay. I got it. I have some layers. There's some that layer and some that don't. And every one that kept coming up to the top was not layerable. Oh wait, I thought this was it. What? Well, we might just use that one because the others are evading me. Why? I thought I had them here ready, and I'm looking right in the place where I put them. And they're not there. Okay, look one time here to see that they're not just staring at me and I was being dumb. But they really... I do have this. Why? I don't know why I do these things. Where I make a plan and I put it out, and then it's like I need a director. I need the director to not be me. Go on camera and I freeze up and my brain stops working. Okay, we have these two options then. Big capitals, little print. I think we go with this. But we might stamp something with that, I'm not sure. Okay. S. Okay, so if you want to do a giant title, and kind of work out how much space it's going to take up, and it's not a set that you use so much that you have spatial awareness of that particular set, then this is what I would do. S-U-P-E-R. I'm not sure where I want to break it, so I'm going to start by breaking it where they break it in the song, but I might change that. C-A-L-L-I-F. We will have duplicates, but we get to them here. R-A-G-I-S-T-I-C-E-X-P-I-A-L-I-D. O-C-I-O-U-S, so I need to have wider than this. C-D-O-C-I-O-U-S. Everything's already there. Is it 15 letters? Because that's what they say in the scene. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It is. I've never actually counted it before. Because they buy 15 letters in the talking shop. And then they use them to spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. When Mary realizes that you can, of course, use a letter more than once. Okay. So, if... Oh. Okay, no. It's... I then started thinking, I only have 15. No. I'm using them more than once. I don't know why my brain just had trouble with it. Okay. Supercalifragilistic. I-S-T-I-C-E-X-P-I-A-L-I-D. Oh, it needs to be 5 whole lines long. No, we can't do that. That's too many. Okay. Once we have it, then it won't actually be that bad. Supercali. G-I-L-I-S-T-E-X-P-I-A. Okay. So George is like, you need to write it down. Oh, what did I just do? Hopefully you're still there. Yes, you're still there. My computer did something weird. Okay. So what I really wonder is mathematically how many letters, but the I is thinner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 34 does not divide evenly by 3 or 4 or 5, but the I's are shorter. Like, they're narrower. I think we do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 9 times 4 would give us 36. So let's do it there. Okay. Right. But I need to do it backwards just to get the spacing right. So I am going to look. Have I lost my mind? Oh, Georgia, I have something else that I'm going to do that for not this month, but next. I think it's next month. So Georgia wanted me to just make a whole paper that just repeats supercalifragilisticexpialidocious over and over and over again to do the whole thing, which is something that I want to do soon, but it's not what I want to do here because I want to do colors. And the reason I need to get the spacing right is because each row is going to be a different color. So I can't change my mind. So each line will have either 8 or 9 letters. So that means I'm breaking it up here visually so that I can see what I need to stamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll break for idocious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 8. No, 9. I'm trying to see what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It won't work the way they say it. Adhesive Adventure's going like, shouldn't you do it the way that they do it in the song? SUPERCALIF. But it won't work. I'd have to have tiny photos instead of this size photos. Okay. But I've got supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. So it is not grammatic. But now I have it in front of me. I need to go or I'll run out of time. So let's go. And which colors are we doing? Because I pulled out 6 colors and I have 4 rows. So we get rid of the duplicate pink for sure. I think we do the red at the bottom. We overlap yellow, blue. I think we do that. Yeah? That combination. Okay. So we're starting with Lumberjack Plaid. Go big or go home. It's bright red. Okay. I'm not going to watch the chat while I do this because I'll misspell. So here we go. Oh, what's the middle of it? LADOC. I should have started on the C. Okay. Hold on. Come back here. C. C. I. O. U. S, which I started with. Okay. Happy with that. Before the C, we need L-I-D-O. D. And the L. Yes! Look at my edges. It's perfectly centered. Yes. Okay, one row done and I didn't screw it up. Next row. What's the middle of it? S-T-I-C-E-X-P-I-A. So E is the middle. So we go to Wild Honey and E. Be careful I don't get fingerprints everywhere. Okay. So we're going to go just off the center there. I totally intended to overlap and I did not, so now we're not overlapping. Fine. Okay. X-P-I-A. Today's live stream is called Will Shimelle Screw Up the Spelling? But so far, we're okay, but I need to clean the red ink off this. And then A. E-X-P-I-A. Yep. All right, and before the E, we have S-T-I-C. So we need the C. I. S-T-I-C-E. Yes, yes. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, second row, centered. Amazing. Next row up. I-F-R-A-G-I-L-I. So we're splitting the center between an A and a G. We have so many I's in this one, so the G needs to go to the right of center because this short bit, I-L-I is going to be narrow. Okay. And we change colors to tumbled glass. Tumbled glass. Splitting the center this way. G-I-L-I. L. Okay. Okay, and before the G, we just have IFRA. So A. R, which I haven't used yet. And the F, which I hadn't used yet. And one more I. Woohoo! Okay, and then the top one is just super cal. So the center point of super cal is splitting the center between the E and the R. So, and we changed colors to saltwater taffy. R. RCAL. Here. C. A. L. And then to make the beginning, say super. So SUPE. I think I went too far to the right. P. I just saw it. Where was it? Oh, is it next month's kit? I think next month's kit just arrived. Are we happy? Are we happy? Did I get an answer that would work here? Yeah, that looks like next month's kit. Thank you. Right, I'm going to turn the live chat on and hopefully you're all still breathing. Boop, 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 boop. Right. Okay. Phew. Oh, did I say what the stamp set was? No, but I can figure it out when I turn it over, I think. Right. All right. Let's see if I can turn it over and figure out what it is. Nope. Oh, what is it? I think if it was Ellie's Studio, it would say Ellie's Studio on there. So I might have to look it up and come back. Yeah. It could be a Studio Calico fill-in. It could be 2 peas in a bucket. Not 2 peas in a bucket, sorry. It could be Studio Calico. It could be scrapbook.com. Who else did one? Let's see if I can describe it enough to get a search. Outline alphabet stamps at... oh, it's quite similar to that, but not that. Blocky capitals. What if I put in some suspected names? I'm not going to look for long, but I'll have a little go. Otherwise, I'll go away and come back. So we had mini caps from scrapbook.com. By the way, if you bought the Brooklyn alphabet, do it with that. Okay, I don't see a wider one that was scrapbook.com, so I don't think it's that. Studio Calico. Images. And that's not coming up either. Who else did I think it could be? LA Studio. Okay, I'm gonna have to go away and figure it out. Oh no, it is LA Studio. Okay. It is the Sam outlined alphabet stamp from LA Studio. I'm pretty sure it's that one. It now comes with numbers. Mine doesn't have numbers. So, yeah. I thought it was Ellie's straight away, but then I thought it would say Ellie's. It doesn't. It looks like they haven't done that in the past. So there we go. It's Ellie's Studio. Oh, you want, oh, that's a really good idea for, Google Lens is really good for getting close, but I could immediately get close. I couldn't get exact, so it wouldn't have helped with the state that it's in. If it's narrowed down, then I'm a little better going that way. Right. Oh, you all want an unboxing. All right, hold on. How many minutes have I got? 7. All right. Let's see if I can make it so that it's not covered in customs labels and stuff. And you'll see the truth about did I add any extras. Okay, here we go. Layout, you've been sidelined, I'm afraid. Did I order any extras? I don't remember. Okay. Yay! Shipping's up. We have got... oh, let's take out the order form bit. I thought to take my address off the outside of the box. Did I think about the fact that it would be inside the box? No. Right, so we have the Vicky bundle looks to just be loose rather than like the one I had. Yeah, so the elements are all here from the Vicky bundle, but my you know, the one that's all Live the Dream, like it came pre-packed in a box. This one is loose. So from the Vicky bundle, we've got the foam stickers, the ephemera, the title pack, which I've already had before, but it was really quite usable, so it's not the end of the world. The 6x12 stickers. I can see more in here. The stamps with dies for... the die looks to be the label, this leaf, and the center here, maybe also a petal. Yeah, also a petal. Yeah. Okay, then other things that are here. Oop, I dropped one. Freebie! Disney stamps. Yay, Mickey and Goofy. And Donald. Is it Donald? And Donald! I don't think I have any Donald stamps, so that's yay. Pluto, Goofy, Donald, Mickey. The Best Day Ever Wordfetti. This was a free favorite goose, or my favorite goose. stamp Coastal Mist enamel dots to do a different green, but also the multicolored enamel dots from Bo Bunny Colorful Story, which we also have the washi from, which to me looks like one of the most usable washi sets if you like layering ever, because it looks like layers, but you have a good range of colors there. Right, then let's see what paper is in here. We have got, yes, the goose has a bow tie. Yeah, where'd my goose go? The goose can have either like a bow tie, like tailoring menswear kind of bow tie, or a little bow tied around his neck, her neck. Yes, the neck of the goose. Right, then we have papers. Green from Bo Bunny. Yellow and yellow-green from Bo Bunny. This one is Paige's Happy Haven, a floral with bees and butterflies, or the vine, which is a really good match to that die and stamp. Yes, from Vicky, but that's from Paige. Purple from the Bo Bunny. Maggie Holmes Cut Apart. Sorry, that's upside down, I guess. Echo Park Spring in Full Bloom Cut Apart with pale pink B-side. Floral here from Jen Hadfield's Create Joy. So we got pink with daisies or aqua with daisies in a field. Oh, hi. I also bought Winnie the Pooh stickers, but I don't think that was in the kit. I think that was just for me. Well, actually, that might be for someone else, but I don't think that was in the kit. In Full Bloom sticker sheet. I can't remember if that went in the kit or not in the end. It might have been suggested for the kit, or it might not have been. Yes, I can do a washi heavy layout next month. No problem. Lovely Lane by Paige with all those colorful squares. And more Bo Bunny. We have the pink version and the blue and aqua version. A rainbow of wellies from Echo Park in Full Bloom, but also a really usable yellow B-side. And my rainbow Reasons to Smile cut apart. So that's individual pieces of paper. I know we did that cut apart in the kit before, but I did it again because one, I think I can use one in an album and then use it 2 albums later. That's fine, 2 years later. But also, if you already had it and you haven't used it, let's use it. Okay, so then we got the Reasons to Smile project pad. And am I right in thinking this is the project pad I never had? I think so. Yeah, I never had this one. So we're going to use it now. Yay. The Vicky Cut and Paste project pad. These look lovely. Grids, dots, rainbow. Okay, that's going to be a joy. That's super fun. The Bo Bunny Colorful Story 6x12 sticker sheet. This collection is underrated. This has got to be so usable for layering. I only have one. That's a product I could use for years and years, just over and over again. And some extra backgrounds. I wanted to pump up the pinks and purples that were in there, so I got Bella Boulevard Snowflake Season. Then this was a freebie storage bag. There we go. Sophia's like, you designed it. You don't have to apologize for using it more than once. That's a point. All right, so that's what we're using next month. It's 11 o'clock on the dot. What am I going to do to finish this layout? Because I got to go, I got to go, I got to go. Remember, I'm leaving at 11. Okay, so I think I'll do some coloring to these. I think we want an embellishment here. Now, let us not forget, Mary Poppins is a book. So I could use some book-themed things. It would be acceptable. It's within my realm of reaching. So like, what is this? No, with the coffee cup I don't love. No. I mean, I love a coffee cup, but I don't feel like it's going to work. This one, though, I like this one. Oh, Nikki, some of that we were saying we're going to use the next month. So the Reason to Smile project pad, I grabbed it now, but we're going to use it the following month. So that will be April. And we're going to throw in some of the next Simple Stories collection when it comes in. I haven't checked if that came in with the Simple Stories stuff. Did it? So, yeah. And then Vicky's bargain kit was basically if you want to do, Vicky is teaching with it at scrapbook.com for free. So you could just play along and do her stuff with it. I'm going to show some stuff with it, but we'll overlap. So you wouldn't be able to do everything she does and everything I do because we're going to overlap. But it's a great deal. So I thought, let's have a go at it. Then we'll have this little heart popped up, I think. And it's really funny because my brain just went, and what are you going to title it? No, it's titled. All right. So we can bring this up to the top and stick it in with the title. Now, the real question is, how am I going to journal on this? I'm going to figure it out, though. I can do some here. I could do around 3 sides easily, maybe 4. Okay, so we're going to do that there. Enamel dots are going... Don't break. Thank you. Oh, I didn't color match that, but it's okay. I mean, I'm color matching the yellow, but I put the red with the blue. But it's okay. All right. Let's put the pink with the pink. Oh, why? These are separating. Make me sad. Pink ones are the worst. They don't want to come apart. Okay. And then down to here with, I don't have a blue. I've left the green out of this color scheme. So the yellow, this one. I don't know what we're calling that. Kind of cream, actually. I'm sorry that these are not plain ball. Oh, it's not sticky at all. It left all the sticky behind. I mean, there are worse things in the world, obviously, but he's annoying. That's all. Okay. So not that. Let's use the saltwater taffy mist. Liz says Color Me Happy is in the shop now. Okay, so I'll have a look when I post this later. I will see which pieces I want to grab from Color Me Happy, and I will let you know because I worry that it will be all out of stock before next month. Yeah. Okay, so this is really quite simple and not finished, but I'm going to stop here and let's talk through what I'm going to do. Some coloring in here. Journaling. I think the journaling might need to go like around this bit rather than around the outside of the page. And then this needs more tuckies. And then we're done. All right? So I'm going to go see if I can make it in time to get to the class that helps my knee a lot. So I talked about it on Monday, so I'm not going to bore you with it again today. But I'm going to try this today and see if it works. Also, just a heads up, next Friday is the weekend once a year when I go away and play board games with friends. I don't know what time we're leaving yet because I'm not the driver, I'm the passenger. And so if I can be here to do the live stream, I will. If not, as soon as I know what time we're leaving, I will say so. Okay? Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I will be live Monday at 1:30 p.m. And I hope that you didn't have to hold your breath too much. I did spell it right, and it actually came out okay. I'm quite happy with that, even though it took the bulk of the video. Yay! Have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you.